and welcome to episode 62 and a half. Yeah, I know, I'll explain in a minute. Of Direwolf20's 1.16 mod pack. Alright, so a couple of things first. I had a massive issue with OBS actually crashing and wiping out one of my game files halfway through while I was recording episode 62. So 62 and a half is basically this one restarted. I've done a couple of bits that I can't undo in Astral. So I'm going to explain them now and then we'll go through it. So, first things first, we've made one of the Phosic Energies, which I will show you the Phosic Energy of the world that I found. We have gone through and we've done Infused Wood. We've also created an Astral Relay, and then I created the Starlight crafting altar. Now, while that doesn't seem quite like a lot, that is a lot. So the Phosic Energy is, there's a lot of energy out there that's blue, and basically it's constellation power. So the sea is called the Phosic. This sea of magical crap basically is stuff that you can find, and you literally can put a crafting table down there and it will almost give you like maximum, or it will give you maximum if you use the right Phosic Energy. So again, I mean, you guys can pause this and do that and read that. Then the Astral Relay basically focuses some Starlight in this. So you basically make a relay like this, and you make a pedestal for the relay, and what it does is once you put the lens on there, it will focus the Starlight and give additional energy to the altar which is closest to them. And there's some cool little particle effects that go onto there. The infused wood is just wood that you just lob into a pool of Starlight, and you can make different things for it. And that's used in one of the other items, which, because obviously we did the next altar, so we actually got this attunement section which opened up now, and I've already created a telescope. None of the other stuff in here has been done, just the telescope. So we're not going to play with that, but look, telescope is really cool because you can now click. If we go to sleep, that might help. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so over here, if you can see that all the stars are coming through. Now, normally we would have to like sort of move left and right and do all that kind of stuff, whereas this one, actually you just click this and it takes you to the nearest star field. And as you can see, it's a lot easier, but when you look at it, you can see that it's pointing off in that direction. If I go back the other way, then it stays there. So it literally just stands on its own little pedestal, and it's kind of cool. The way that is made is basically with a looking glass, which we had, some a plank, 3 bits of sticks, and 2 gold. So it's nothing special, but it is very, very cool. So you can literally click next, and then you can see really quickly whether there are any patterns in the sky. Now this one is different, whereas before the looking glass you had to press shift and you could draw. You just have to you just click a star and draw between the stars now with left click. I can't now because I've found, oh hang on, there's some stars. So there's, these ones are a bit big. So there, and so what we got there, and there. So let's have a look and see some constellations. Which one haven't we got? Evorsio, maybe that's Evorsio. You know, that could be. So you've got 2, 3, 4 in like a shape like this, and then those 2. So let's have a look at Evorsio. Yeah, so I've got, yeah, alright, so that might be Evorsio. So that would go from there to there, there to there, and like that. And kind of like this. Yeah, there we go. So you can see I didn't have to press shift for that. I could just drag and pull the things across. So it makes it a lot easier when you're trying to find these things. And now we've just got a Vorsio. So what we should be able to do is click into these, and yeah, there we go. So we've got a Vorsio. So we've managed to find that one. We found this one. We found this one. We found this one. And we found this one. So it looks like we found all the basics, which is really good now. So we got all the basics. Alright, and they're all in the night sky, as you can see. Cool. Alright, so over here we've got a next level Starlight crafting altar, and as you can see it's fully formed. Now if I go over to here and take this out, you can see that the particles stop. So when we right click this, you can see that we're just shy of a full table. Now this thing is made out of sooty marble, which is just marble, a piece of coal surrounded by marble, and then obviously the different shades, like types of marble to actually make this up. And then you stick the altar down, and then you it will happily. So for instance, if I'm here and I don't have that block, you can see that this goes red, and then in the book, like if I right click that, with a wand, it will tell me that that block is missing, and it does that with all the blocks. So yeah, it's not too bad. Now if we go into our pack here and grab another one of those, so this at the moment is red, and then obviously we put that one back on top. Now that goes white, we're good, or whitey blue. Now obviously to boost the power, we could go and find some Phosic energy and put the temple down there, or we, like what I've done, I've just created a relay. I've right clicked and put that in there. Now if we go over to here where all the particle effects are going, now we've got a full table, so we're good. Phosic energy you cannot see unless you have a Phosic resonator in your hand. So if I don't have it in my hand, and we go around here, because I know that there's some real massive amount of Phosic energy somewhere around here. I think it was just over there, but yeah, it was just here. So Phosic energy you can't see unless you're holding it, so it will dissipate, but if you hold it you can actually see it. Now that is a ton, and I found out there's some more over there, and then there's some more over here, and round the corner. See, look, all over this place, which is kind of cool, but I mean, you know, we'll put that away for the moment because we don't really need it. And I also like the fact that when you're down here at night, you can't really see our platform. It's very, very difficult, which is kind of nice. But saying that, it's kind of nice that we've got it. Now, we've got the light wells running, so basically you put aquamarine or the crystals in here, and they will slowly generate liquid starlight. That's it. Now there's a couple of things that you can do with liquid starlight, and one of them is use lava to create sand. Now we can create sand a various number of ways. However, this one is a bit more special because it has a chance to generate aquamarine shale as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to build, using the dark glass, we are going to build a little automated setup to allow us to take control or to basically generate a lot more of the sand. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just quickly build something that will hold this all together, like so. Let's get some more of that, and there we go. Okay, so now what we'll do is we will put the lava this side and we'll put the liquid bucket that side, and what we're going to do is we're going to generate the sand, and then so we put the liquid start on this side, and then we get the lava bucket and we put it that side, and we wait for that to essentially hit. So we're waiting for this bit to get to there. There we go. So if I now break this block, now it produces sand and it falls, which is important. That's important because falling sand means that we can then come down and we can take advantage of that, right? So I've created a one block here, and I'm going to put this under there, right? Now everybody knows that you have to put another block underneath so that the block stops here, right? So it lands here and then gets broken by the torch. So if we do this, it will just constantly generate and just keep coming down and down and down and down and down and down and down. And I'm picking this up at a rate of knots because, you know, this is what I've got the system designed to do. So yeah, I don't know if I've got aquamarine shell in here. I don't think I have, no. But I've certainly got a lot of sand, right? So this is the thing, it will generate but not masses. Let's turn that off. Yeah, so we're going to take advantage of this mechanic so that we can essentially auto-generate our shale. Yeah? Does that sound good? I'm pretty sure that that's how it works. Yeah, we just want to be able to generate the shell. Now, because it's not a massive high chance, it's a low chance, you're going to go through quite a bit of sand to get to it. So it will eventually. So what we need to do is we obviously need a way of stopping this crap. So I'm guessing the easiest way is probably a lever and I don't know, maybe well, you know what, we can just use a piston, really. Just use a piston to stop it. So what, there we go, aquamarine shell, you see? Very, very rare, but it is there. Right, so what we're going to do is, so that's this. So what we need to do is turn it around. So we need to stop this first, because that would be a good idea. So what, oh shit. Yep, that's not a good idea, is getting in the middle of the sand and trying to kill yourself. That's not a good idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a block of concrete and we're going to just stop that, and we are then going to put a block of concrete here to stop that from coming down, and then we'll just break this one. So once this starlight disappears, we should be good. Alright, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a piston probably up there. Let's break that for the moment and break this one for the moment. And we're going to put the piston up this way so that when we turn it on, it will essentially just block the path and stop stuff from going down. So that will be cool. Right, so now we need to put our concrete back in place. So we need one there, and we need, I mean, we could put it there or we could put it on the side. I mean, it really doesn't matter where you put it on, just as long as it's there. And then what we will need is a item collector. So we'll get an advanced item collector like this one, like this one. There we go. And we'll stick that on. I suppose what we could do is actually just commandeer this chest. I mean, I originally put it over here because I didn't know where else to put it. But yeah, that seems like a good idea. So what we could do is just put the chest there, put this thing on top, and we'll collect, yeah, actually we're collecting a 5x5. It's on a blacklist. It doesn't matter, ignore MBT, that's fine. So now when we turn this on and off, we should be good. So let's seal that up and put our lever down here and turn that on. So that should put the piston across. That will create a piece of sand, and then we undo that and basically the sand starts to fall, and then we hit that button and, or hit that lever, and then it stops it. Now I'm getting a bit annoyed with using the normal ones, so I'm going to use a really cool lever because I want to use these. I've been looking at these for bloody ages and I want to use them. So this is gauges and switches. Gauges, there we are, gauges and switches. So we've seen the configurable glass contact plate, which is kind of cool, but we've got industrial levers, we've got a rotary machine switch, we've got a 2-button machine switch, an e-stop button, a hopper blocker, okay, a machine button, A fenced machine button. That's kind of cool. Industrial buttons, industrial foot buttons, pole handles. Dimmer? Really? There's a whole bunch of stuff, and like, look, little alarm lamps and alarm sirens and green LED indicators, and I just really think that this is kind of cool. So let's have a look. What have we got? We got rustic stuff, small buttons, ring pull, rustic redstone. I guess we need like a switch. We can't really. Do we? Yeah, we need a switch, right? It's got an arrow target. That's kind of cool. Right, so we need a switch. So we need one of these, really. Control Shift is help. A switch that outputs a redstone signal for a short time, like a button. Okay, that's not what we need. A switch is manually flipped on or off. Yeah, on or off, on or off, on or off, on or off, like a lever. Machine button, switch that outputs redstone for a short time. So we one of these buttons, really. So let's create. Okay, so we create that one to create this one. So we create that one to create this one, and then that one to create that one, and that one to create this one. Really? Or we can just make it this way. Let's make it that way. Oh, I need a lever. That's stupid. I don't have a lever. Really? Let's grab a whole bunch. Okay, now I have a lever. Right, so if I want that one, or... Yeah, so I create one button. So let's get a couple. Let's get a couple more. So I create one lever, and then I basically put them in here to create the others. So we'll have one of that. That one's slightly different lever, and then these are slightly different. So we'll create one of them. Then this is different, so we'll leave one of them, and then that goes to a hopper blocker, which is a manual flipped on or off like a lever. Click. Okay, so it just blocks a hopper. That's kind of cool. And then that goes back to the industrial switch. That's really cool. I like that. I like that idea. Alright, so let's have a look at these switches. So we've got that one, we've got this one, we've got this one, this one, this one, and this one. And to be perfectly honest, I like this one. I like that one. I was instantly drawn to that. However, that's kind of cool. An E-stop button. But we are going to go with the 2 button because I like it. And then when the redstone switch is on, right, so yeah, so we're going to take this one, which we just broke, so that's nice. So don't do that, use a pickaxe or something. So we just basically put these in until we get the button that we want. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this, and I'm going to put that on the back, and then I'm going to switch that on. So now if I want, so a green blinking LED, a small blind to indicate the block is powered. Attached to a block to indicate if the block is powered. So that goes on if it's powered, or I can get it to blink. I think this one. So let's create one of those. So green, there we go, one of these ones, because I want one that's on when powered. Let's get a second one because I might break this. So if I do that, yeah, that's not gonna, oh well, that sits in front. Ah, they broke. Really? You just can't have nice things. See, I don't want to put it here. Well, I can't put it here. Well, I could technically, I suppose. Where's the redstone? So there was industrial. No, not industrial. Immersive engineering. There is redstone wire and cabling, isn't there? Redstone wire. There we go. Redstone wire connector. Redstone interface connector. I don't know what the difference is, but that's how we get that's how we get the redstone shit in here. So immersive. So let's play around with this. Right, so we need the redstone wire, obviously, but we need this. So we need some of them, which is terracotta and electrum nuggets. So electrum, oh cool, we've got electrum, so we can get nuggets. And then terracotta. Now I'm sure that we can craft some. There you go. So we can craft some of that. So that's cool. And then let's have a look at redstone and just find where we are, which is here. Okay, so let's create a couple of them. A redstone probe connector. Not sure. I don't know what an interface connector is, but we need aluminium wire, which we need that for. Which we need that. We need a hammer. Hammer. Don't I have one? No, not in there because I moved it all. Which one did I put it in? The black one, I think. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we want the hammer. And then we'll go back to redstone. And we'll grab this, and this, and this. And we're going to hammer some of these. Let's get 16. And then we need... to make this, we need these. So we'll get a set of shears. Wire cutters even. And we're going to make wire, so we'll keep hold of the wire cutters, and then we're going to make those, so we're going to make one of them per. So let's make two of those because I don't know what they do yet. So so we've got those, and then we need some redstone wire, which is aluminium wire plus this crap. So if we do this, now we've got 16 pieces of redstone wire. So now really, I don't know. Okay, so I'm saying that the interface connector would go, and then the wire connect. See, this is the bit where it gets confusing, is how would that work in an ideal world? You know what, let's just test it. So we've got, right, so we're going to go redstone interface connector. What we need is a piston. There we go. So we're going to grab a piston and we're going to put the piston down there. And then on the back, we're going to put a redstone interface connector. Because why the hell not? And then we're going to put a redstone lever over here. And then we're going to redstone interface connector there. No, that doesn't look right. And if I break this, oh there it is, it's here. So if I put that on there, right, now if I get the wire and I do this to here, gives me power, but that's around the wrong way, right? Yeah, probably. So I'm guessing, so if I throw that out, because, you know, who the hell needs it to put the block on? So if I do this, put that on there and then put that there, and then connect the wire, and then break this single block, and then put this on here. No, that doesn't like it. Interface connector. Is it an interface connector that I need there, or is it just a normal connector? Like that. Is that what I need? Doesn't look like it, does it? So let's see. We'll put a redstone connector, connect the wires, and then we'll put the button in front, which is there. The lever's here. Can that not turn? No, it seems to be just going down one way. Why are you not working? Alright, if I get a block of redstone, will that work? Where's my thing? Let's get a redstone block. So if I put a redstone block here, and I put one of these connectors here, and then I did the redstone wire, it doesn't like it. So if I put the redstone interface connector here, I don't like it either. That's power 15. This is not powering. So what about an interface connector? See, that don't like it either. It's like, what the hell? I don't think the redstone's supposed to be this difficult, right? You know, we could just go with the redstone reader for the redstone writer from Integrated Dynamics. I know that would work. You know what, we're going to come back to this. Let's just get this thing running, because we need aquamarine, right? So we'll come back to the redstone crap in a minute. Let's get ourselves the little buttony thing, because I want the button. There we go, I want this one. Oh, we've already got one. So yeah, we will shelve this for another time. We'll put, oh shit, I needed those. Let's put the rest of this away, and then go back for the hammer and stuff. So immersive, we need the hammer and those, and they need to go in the black one. There we go, and then the black one needs to go away. Right. Alright, so what we've got is we've got our Starlight, we've got our lava, and then we've got our button, which basically does that. Let's walk over here, and then we should be able to see that down here it's just literally filling up the chest. And then the aquamarine will actually go into the system like as shale. So aquamarine shale, there we go, we've got one. So what we can do with this one is obviously then just so we can put it through blasting, which gets us 3 but requires XP. This requires XP. Oh crap, it requires XP. That one doesn't. A redstone furnace will give us 4. So what we'll do is we'll run it through the redstone furnace, and then we'll get all of the... Yeah, we'll just run it through the redstone furnace. It'll be the simplest and easiest way of doing it. So let's go over to here and zip downstairs. And then we'll just put it in the furnace down here, because we've got a spare one over here, which just basically outputs straight in. So we'll do this one and we'll put that in there. So we're not going to get very many of them, so we can literally do it that way, which is fine. And let's go back upstairs and get that sorted while we're up there. Okay, so that should be good. We should go bit of guiding. Alright, so we've got this thing generating sand and aquamarine. We can turn it off if we need to. We can always put an item thingamajiggy there that says, you know, stop after so much is made. Now the good thing is we can then automate this bit, because we're now producing it. What we can do is we can put some exporters on here. Let's put that one in the system. We can put some exporters on this one, which I think is this bag. Is it this bag? Yeah, there we go, cool. Alright, so we'll grab that and we'll grab some exporters, and we need some speed upgrades as well in a minute. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll... oh no, it's not export. We export to the user, because the user has to right click. So if we get a couple of right click, a couple of these item users. Okay, what are we missing? Oh, gold blocks, that's fine. Great, tripwires now as well. And then we should be able to get 2 more of those. Right, there we go, cool. Alright, so what we'll do is we will... Is it that way around? No, it's not that way around. Of course it's not that way around, it's the other way around. So we need 3 blocks of some sort of crap. Let's get marble. 1, 2, and 3, and we also need our thing back on. There we go. Right, so we need an item user this way, and this way, and then we'll go downstairs and hook those up. However, we're going to put it to, I don't know, maybe 30 ticks. 30, yeah. 30 seems good. Always on, and then we'll obviously give it some power. So 30, always on, and 30. There we go. And then basically what they will do is they will just literally, whatever they've got in there, they'll right click into here and oh, it's got no power. So let's give this some flux. And we also see some energy cables. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll give this flux at the end. Select a network, storage, done, sweet. There we go. So now that will right click and place the item in there. Now once you've placed the item, you can't take the item back, which means that we could just leave these guys running because it doesn't matter. Now, that is a good point, actually. Is it, if you keep right clicking, would it break? There's still a chance for it to break anyway, so I reckon we should just do this and then see what happens. Yep, cool, I'm happy with that. Right, so what we'll do is we'll go under here and we will use the exports. So we'll export into these guys, and you know what, we're going to keep it nice and calm and gentle, and we're not going to give them any upgrades because it should just be able to export quite happily by itself. And then these should, if there are any in the system, yeah, they should just, there we go. So that should even themselves out because they've got no speed upgrades or no other upgrades on there. They should actually get a couple each, which is good. Alright, that will then automate that process. So any shale that we get will go into the other item or the redstone furnace and then be smelted. Then these aquamarine shards will go into here, or aquamarine, whatever they're called, will go into here, and then they will fill this up. This will then obviously turn it into liquid starlight. Liquid starlight then goes into here, and we've got 66 buckets already. Nice. Then we can use it for whatever we want it to use it for. Right, it's daytime, so that's not going to help, but that's kind of cool. Alright, let's set up those areas, right? So now I can get rid of this. I'm going to put the power in here as well, because why not? The range cards we will put back because I've got them out for stupid reasons. And then we'll put the bag back. Right, so we've got our bag of Astral. So let's have a look at that. The black concrete is not Astral, so we'll put that in the system. Like so, and we'll put those in there. Right, I'll clear that down. Okay, so we've got some decent stuff. So now we've got attunement. So we've got this, we've got the telescope. There's another celestial altar over there, which is a bigger one. Yeah, so we can create one which is a little bit bigger. Actually, is it the bigger? Yeah, it might be a little bit bigger, I don't know. But there's a few more sooty marble there. So we could probably go for that relatively soon. We need star metal first, so we need to go and get some star metal, so we can easily do that. And then star dust. So we just pulverize that. Oh, a cutting tool. Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing that considering we need to go in that direction, we should probably start around here-ish. So star metal, if we can do the starlight transformation, that goes to sand. and that goes to there. So star metal, star dust. There we go. Star metal was iron ore, so we need silk touch. So we definitely need silk touch for that. Right, let's have a look at this. Right, so sharing discoveries. Scroll embedded with Starlight. Shift or right click, and you can. Oh, okay. You can embed the knowledge. Right, okay. So let's have a look at focused Starlight. Focusing collected Starlight in one spot allows a contract user to fuse that position. Or in the form of materials that can all be used for crafting altars or ritual pedestals that need more magical power. Unlike crafting altars, ritual pedestals can be empowered by light matching the constellation of the active ritual itself. Okay, that makes sense, kinda. So to get these lenses, you need to focus the light, but you need to get the crystal lens to focus it. So the ability to manipulate the root. So this is the one, I think. Yeah, so look, whether being used to increase the conversion rate of crystals into the thing, or in light will, or simply transmuting materials, sometimes the Starlight source is just out of range, or more power is needed that can be provided local. In these scenarios, the lenses come into their own. So much text. You can read this yourself. You don't want to listen to me reading it out. So I'm going to read it quickly. Okay, this focuses shit. This linking tool. Yeah, just links it. Alright. So you link it to a target position, and then you just basically just click it, shift right click, so just remove a single link. To remove all links, anything that can use Starlight can be linked to that. Okay. Construction ones, implosion ones, charging, change channeling, Starlight charge. Alright, so I'm guessing we're going to need a crystal lens to start transmuting stuff. So what do we need? We need a crystal, we need 3 lenses, 2 aquamarines, some engraved infused wood, and some runed marble. So 2 runed marble. So let's have a look. What have we got? We've got runed marble, so we've got 2 of that, that's fine. We've got some aquamarine that we can then change around, and we'll take some marble out of that, and we'll also take a crystal. Right? So we've got 1 crystal, we need 3 of these, which is just glass panes, so panes of glass. So we need some of those, so we can get 3 of those, not a problem. Right, engraved infused wood is enriched, engraved. So it's 4 infused planks, which we've got the wood, so the planks then become... Okay, so the infused wood then becomes what? Right here. Alright, so 1 wood gives 4 planks. So what we need is nighttime. Ta-da! Right, over here, if we go and put the planks in this altar, so we've got a little bit of Starlight coming now, so if we put 4 in there, and then do this. Yeah, baby. Alright, so we do this. There you go. Okay, so we've got our engraved. So what do we need now? So we need 2 engraved, 1 gold, and 3 of those. So let's get our gold, and let's get our lenses. 1, 2, 3. So we need 3 of these. And smack it with a wand. How many to make? I made 2 because I miscounted. Okay, smack it with a wand. Excellent. Right, so now what we should be able to do is that, right. So it goes 2 in here, and then there's a crystal in the middle, right? And then the gold, and then like this, and then like this. No, like this. Oh, who the hell knows? No, 2 blue ones. Alright, I missed the aquamarine. So that goes down there, and the aquamarine goes across the top, and then we can make 5 of those. Nice. There we go. Smack that. Sweet. Okay, so we're good for crystal lenses. So crystal lenses obviously require the linking wand, I'm guessing, or the linking tool, which is any kind of log, stripped log, no, ancient bark log. I think it's any kind of log. Then any kind of sticks, and then another crystal. So we'll have you. So another crystal in the middle, and then any type of logs, any type of sticks, and then blue shit. So blue. So we need sticks and logs. So sticks and logs. Let's use the stems. Why not? Because they were there. Like so. And that gives us smacking shit. Gets us the linking wand. And this thing is now full again. Sweet. Okay, so we've got the linking wand. So now we can put shit down and link. Ooh, what the hell was that? I don't know what I just did, but there was blue things. So why was there blue things? Who the hell knows? Alright, so if I put these down, I don't know how they work, but selected, linked crystal to a block. Oh, okay. Alright, so if we get some... Oh, you know where? There is some iron ore in the main base. So if we go across to the other side, there we go, and then we should be able to go actually downstairs. Should be over here in the corner. Ta-da! There we go, iron. I knew I had some, because I still haven't done the. I still haven't upgraded that whole system yet. We will get to it, but at the moment it's just not down. We just haven't got around to it yet. There we go. Alright, let's get back up to the sky thing. What the hell are you? You are an astral flare. I don't know whether you're a good thing or a bad thing, but you know, we'll leave you be. Alright, so if we place this down here, and then we link this to there, and this, no, this to there, this to there. Stop linking. Link this one, and this one. Is that how it works? No, I don't know. Who the hell knows? It's probably nothing to do with that. Let's go and do it the other way, like it showed us in the book, and then we'll come back and work that crap out. We're going to go over here because I know that we've got one of those crystal things over here. So let's just drop out the sky, and then we catch ourselves. So over here is where we did our table. So I reckon if we shove this thing underneath the little crystal, we should get... Let's block up the entrance, because yeah, bad things are getting in. There we go. Too bad. Alright, we'll put you in the middle, and then we'll put you on top. That was what it said to do, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know. Probably ain't got to that bit yet. Star metal, look, there we are. See? Crystal, iron, this. Crystal, iron. There we are, that's better. So I needed to link it. So I've got one star metal. I wonder if... Now it's linked, it doesn't matter. It will always link to the same place. Got it. Okay. This is quite fast, actually. We could automate this with the constructor and the destructor. I just don't know how much we're going to use this star metal, so do we really need to, or can I just do a few blocks like this and get away with that? You know what, we'll automate it if we need more of this stuff, because this is quite quick actually. Quite impressed. Alright, that should be enough for now. That will get us a few bits of star metal and stuff, so that's fine. I'll look into the rest later, about how to use those linking things. But at the very least, we've got our first amount of star metal. So if we go back into the main base, or if we go downstairs even, like so, we should be able to cook these up relatively quickly in here, and we should be good. Right, so we should have our star metal now. There we go, star metal. I don't know how many we're going to get, but it will stop in a second. There we go. Cool. Alright, we have star metal. Nice. Now, what can we do with that? So we can put it into dust. Or star metal. So a star metal cutting tool. One of these. So we need to make one of them. So a star metal ingot, 3 gold nuggets, and 2 infused wood planks. We've got the infused wood planks. We've got 2 gold nuggets. So let's get our asses back upstairs and get over there before the daylight comes. Daylight's already here. Bollocks. Let's go over here and lay down. You can only... Oh man, seriously. It's already daytime. Fucker. Alright, let's have a look. Right, what are we doing? We're doing a 1 star metal here, and then it was 2 iron, and then it was 2 wood planks. And then was it 1 gold at the end? No, iron. Was it gold at the end, or was it not? Cutting tool. Cutting tool. Yeah, it was 1 more. 1 more gold nugget. Damn it. Don't have enough. There we go. 1 more gold nugget. Okay, and then we need to smack it with a wand, but we can't smack it with a wand because it's daytime. There we go. Right, let's sleep through today. Wonder how that little thing's getting on. We should have... Yeah, we've got 5 in there, 13 in there, 18 in there. Shell ain't that great, but anyway, we'll find another way of getting that. But yeah, this will do for now. Okay, we need a cutting tool. Come on. Come on! We need it to be a night time. It's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. Come on. So close. There we go. Whack that. Smack it with a wand. Thank you very much. I do like the sky. It's kind of cool. Let's have a look in here. Nope. 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 Okay. Right, so we got this cutting thing. So the cutting thing says... Okay, so be leveraged with a crafting table. That's the linking tool, that's the cutting tool. Really? I just want that. Okay, don't know what the hell I'm doing now. I might need to read the book again. Due to magical blah 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 while it can stay there. Oh. Must be done in world. See, I was reading it like you should have done that anyway. Let's turn off my magnet, shall we? So throw that out and then hit. Ah, okay, yeah. So basically, you throw them and then you smack them with that. There we go. And then you leave a few because you might need some. Okay, so we've now got our metal. So, alright, that has to be done that way. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't mind that. It's kind of cool. Right, so we've done that. So we've done our stardust, which then means we can do a celestial gateway, whatever that is. Phosic concentration or even over dimensional reliable and expandable means safely traveling is an important tool. Okay. Ah, this is the traveling device, I think. Yeah. And then the domic, viewing high concentration of Phosic field is useful, but viewing the application reach for applied Starlight. Okay, let's back up a bit. Right, so we've done this part. So we've done these, and we've done this part, and we need focused Starlight, which. Okay, so we need to just focus stuff. That's fine. A traversal wand we could make, or we could do Starlight charges. I don't know. Kind of want to go down Starlight attunement. I think that's the one that's really cool, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one that you put the things down, isn't it? I think. Use an array of relays. Yeah, that's it. The mimic the constellation. That's right. We are definitely not doing that this time round. However, that is kind of cool. I do like that. So, what we'll do is we will wrap up here and we'll come back next time and we will do the Starlight attunement. That's what we're going to head for. And we're going to go this direction, I think. Yeah, ceiling, shifting star, personal attunement, etc, etc. Personal attunement is cool. Alright, so yeah, we are going to come back next time and we're going to do Starlight attunement. So we'll probably make the thing over in this direction here, or that direction, or that direction, or one direction. Anyway, that is it for this episode. Unfortunately, you know, the creation of this thing and that really, it just, yeah, that really pissed me off, that did. But sometimes, you know, these things happen, so there's nothing we can do about it. However, I think we've made good progress today. You know, we've got this thing over here generating sand and aquamarine shale. We got this thing, which is good, and we've got a couple of other bits and pieces, which are even better. So we can just chuck all this, which is required for this, in here. Black concrete isn't, that wand is, and these parts are not. So we can do this, and then put it in there. So that then stays here so that we can do all the things for this while I go around the world and check on things. Make sure everything's still functioning, and also go check on the villagers. Yeah, next time we will try and get the next part done, and we'll try and get that sorted out. Yeah, that's going to be good. Alright. I have been Syntosis. You have been awesome. Laters.